half the distance to the goal. First down.
I don't think Simmons was tossed. I think he was taken out by Bruce Snyder. He's just not going to put up with any of this stuff, and that's a credit to Bruce Snyder.
I think that's exactly right. It's an emotional game, but you can step over the edge, too. Gets the ball at the 11-yard line. And that's knocked away, and knocked away very nicely.
Paul Reynolds.
Yep.
Junior from Snowflake, Arizona. Getting some playing time. Nice play by Paul Reynolds.
Snowflake, Arizona, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Where is that?
I'm not telling you because I don't want you to go there. I don't want anybody to go there.
You don't want anybody to know about it, huh?
Nobody know that. One of the best kept secrets in Arizona.
To get that secret from you at dinner tonight.
Little town in the White Mountains of eastern Arizona.
Second down now. Ball at the 11-yard line. Going to give this to Taylor. Taylor gets to about the 7. Ron McCook on the stop. Ron McCook is the nephew of Chuck Fairbanks, former coach at the University of Colorado and New England Patriots. Third down and 8 now, and they give us to Callan, and Callan's going to be stopped for a loss by number 55, Dave Baumgartner.
Baumgartner, another senior, playing his last game, 6'3", 240 out of Tempe, Arizona. Mesa Community College transfer.
So now it'll be fourth down, and they got to take it inside the 1-yard line. Thrown to the end zone, all kinds of coverage there. And interestingly enough, there was all kinds of coverage, and they all left the intended receiver, who was Brad Brennan. Harlan Rashada.
The ball actually hits Rashada in the face mask, I believe.
And another flag is down.
He slipped and fell and was getting back up, and the ball actually hit him.
Dead ball. Personal foul on the offense with an ejection. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Well, you can only travel 60. Now, if it was against the home team, which it was, I suppose.
There's Rashada. He slips, and then the ball hits him in the right shoulder. Yeah, we got to check and see what the record is for the most ejections.
We've got to be.
Might be closing in on that one, too.
Yep. Well, there's the penalty numbers. And that's pretty ugly. But I think the referees and the officials in this game are actually doing a pretty good job. They have to take control of the game because it was getting ugly.
Well, Arizona State gets the ball back on downs.
Campbell will be the quarterback. And they give it to Morales, and Morales head down, gets to about the 38-yard line, got about 8 yards. And there is an injured Wildcat, and that is Todd Thompson. Todd Thompson, spoke about him earlier, started as a tight end, was a tight end until last Wednesday. Because of thinness on the defensive line, Dick Tomey moved him to defense. He had a very representative game against UCLA, which Dick feels was his team's best performance of the year. And now has an apparent leg injury of some sort. And he's in some pain.
Yeah, a guy that really actually had a great game last week. Not only had to change positions, but played very well.
Well, if you start thinking about the possibility that this could be the most penalized game in NCAA history, I will tell you that San Jose State and Fresno State in 1986 played a game in which there were 36 penalties.
Well, I'm just glad you and I didn't do that game, Barry.
You're not kidding.
Wow. You know, Arizona is the least penalized team in the pack. At least they were coming into this game. And you know, that just gives you an indication of the character of the players. I mean, that's usually a good sign that a team is well coached when they don't commit a lot of penalties. And I know that's probably the one, maybe the most disappointing thing about this game to Dick Tomey is the fact that it has gotten so ugly.
Yeah, and it has. And the penalties, I really think, are for good reason. And I also think most of the personal foul penalties that have been called, at least here in the final period, are just to keep control of the game. They are penalties that wouldn't normally be called.
Exactly.
Second down, 2. And whistles blow and somebody jumped.
Speaking of penalties.
Yep. I want to take a minute, as this is our last game of the year, to thank a whole bunch of guys with whom it's a lot of fun and a great pleasure to hang out with and to work with.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
I hate it when he interrupts me. Jerry Romano, our producer, who is not in the truck tonight, actually, is in Los Angeles, having produced the Los Angeles Lakers game last night and again tomorrow night, and ably replaced by another regular on our crew, Steve Elkin. Doug Freeman, our director, and there isn't a better one. Ken, don't call me Kenny Kirschbaum, pushing all the buttons, pushing all the right buttons once again, and Mitch Reinhardt puts all those numbers that you see right there up and dazzles us week in and week out. Barlow will have the first down across the 40-yard line. Joe Washington, who provides us with extra large shirts that look great in my closet.
Pajamas.
Yes, they're even too big for pajamas. And of course, my pal and our spotter for about 105 years, Dick Quinlan, who's an immeasurable help here in the booth. Doug Mann handling stats tonight, and Dennis Mnuchin, who is the best of the best. Dave Feldman, who's helped out during the course of the year with statistics, and of course Danny White, who is completing his rookie season here, and I learned a lot about football from you, pal.
Well, not as much as I learned about broadcasting there. It's been a very educational experience. Gained a new appreciation for the guys who call them right. They can really make you look bad. Sometimes things happen, and you just have to react to it on the spur of the moment. One of those things that I'm sure everybody can relate to is not quite as easy as it looks sometimes.
And then finally, the last member of our broadcast crew, Andre Aldridge, who is leaving us for the wilds of Connecticut, and a guy, I think, with a whole bunch of talent, and I think America's going to know it before too long. Farlow gets inside the 40-yard line to the 38-yard line. Want to wish Andre a whole lot of success.
Yep.
Those people are choked up that Andre's leaving, I'll tell you that. And we have to go to Connecticut to see him.
Oh, we'll be seeing lots of that mug. Where is he down there? Probably already left.
That's right. He's got a plane to catch. This time to the fullback Tomasini, Kevin Tomasini. Most ever against the Wildcats, 55, and I think Bruce Snyder was
1973. That was a good year.
Great year for Cabernet Sauvignon. Or was it 74?
I wouldn't know.
Bruce Snyder, I think, would just as soon keep this the way it is.